Hey guys, this is Aquahawk and welcome to a brand new video where I'll be showing you how to set up a basic betta fish tank for beginners. Now I made this video a pretty long time ago and was originally planning to upload it on my other channel, but I never did. So anyway, here's the video. Hope you guys enjoy and let's get started. The tank I'm going to be using in this video is a 2.5 gallon Aquahawk mini bow. Please understand that this is not a new tank, so I'm sorry there are some scratches and whatnot. This tank used to have my crown tail Betta, but when he passed away, I left the tank sitting there with nothing in it for a few months. I'll show you some pictures on screen now of everything that built up over the time. Honestly, it was disgusting. I had to spend a lot of time getting all the mold and algae out so it'd be safe for the Betta I'm getting soon. This tank also comes with a lid and has 2 LED lights. So enough about the tank, you are also going to need a filter. The filter I'm using in this video came with the tank. Often Betta tanks come with filters so you don't have to worry about like the right filter for your tank size. Sponge filters are also great for Bettas. Life with Pets, she does a great DIY tutorial on how to make your own sponge filter that I'll link in the description below and you guys can check that out. Along with the filter, you'll need filter cartridges, which for some reason I have trouble pronouncing. These are the size small Aquahawk cartridges that are about $18 for a pack of 6. The next thing you're going to need is a heater. In my other 2.5 gallon tank, I use the 10 watt Marina heater. For this tank, I'm going to be using Aquahawk's 20 watt heater. I've never used this heater before, so while I cycle the tank, I'm going to plug in the heater and monitor it to make sure it's safe. This particular heater was $15 at PetSmart, and according to the package, it's preset at 77 degrees Fahrenheit, which is okay for Bettas, though a little bit lower than I would have probably preferred. Now, in order to monitor the temperature in your tank, you are going to need a thermometer. They're only around $3, and they're really important to have in your tank because sometimes heaters will malfunction and either roast your fish or not work at all and freeze them, and that's really not safe at all. So you need to be checking your thermometer every day when you feed your Betta. Just check it out to make sure your heater is doing its job. You're also going to need a water conditioner. I find that Topfin's Betta water conditioner really works to keep my parameters for my type of water directly where they should be. I'm also using Aquahawk's Betta Bulk Plus water conditioner / dechlorinator in this video. Now you could really use any water conditioner you want. Most of them work just fine. Like a lot of people use Prime. I know there's a lot of different Aquahawk ones. So just try them out, see which ones work for you. It's important to also have some sort of substrate, whether it's like a gravel, a sand. There's also a soil type thing. Now that's for if you want to grow more advanced plants, but I wouldn't recommend that for a beginner. In this tank, I'm using Topfin's natural colored gravel, and I use this in my other tank, and I really like it. I recommend to buy a siphon as well to clean your substrate because it makes it a lot easier to clean out all the waste and the leftover food that might have floated down into your gravel. Now onto the little bit more fun stuff, the decorations. So I recommend having at least one plant and some sort of decoration for your tank. Bettas love plants, just please make sure you're using a soft plastic or a silk plant that won't harm the Betta's fins. Live plants are also a great way to go, but require slightly more work. I'm going to be using 2 silk plants. The smaller one is from Topfin and the larger one is from National Geographic. The bridge decoration is also from Topfin and was $7 or $8 at PetSmart. There were some sharp edges on the bridge, just some little pieces of the bridge that weren't smoothed down all the way. So I sanded those down and now everything is nice and smooth and safe for the fish if they were to rub against it or swim through any of the little holes or anything, that they would be completely safe. So the first thing I'm going to do is rinse off the decorations. If you're using live plants, a bleach dip will clean them off and kill anything potentially harmful on them for your fish. So please look up how to do this first. You don't want to just add a random amount of bleach to some water, and just don't do that. That wouldn't be safe. But since I'm using fake plants, I don't need to worry about any bleach dipping. I am going to rinse them off though. I also will rinse off my heater and my thermometer just to be safe. Before putting your gravel into your tank, you're going to want to rinse it off. I use a colander. I think it's the easiest way. If you're using sand, you could put it in a bucket or a bowl and just fill it up with water and pour it out, obviously not with the sand. And then just keep doing that until the water is clear. It's kind of hard to explain. But again, if you're just using gravel, you could just put it in a colander and rinse it off. Just make sure to move the rocks around while you're rinsing your gravel. Next, pour the gravel into your tank. Now spread it around to fully cover the bottom. The gravel should be approximately an inch tall. When you're done pouring the gravel into the tank, you can pour in the water. Now I use regular tap water and then dechlorinate it once the tank's filled up, so I know that the water conditioner I'm putting in is exactly the right amount. Try not to let the water pour the water directly onto the gravel or it'll become really cloudy. But don't worry if your water is cloudy, because your filter should just take care of that in maybe like 5-10 minutes. Next, you're going to want to put in your heater, your thermometer, and all your other decorations. Make sure there's nothing sharp on anything that you're putting in your tank. If there is a sharp point on a decoration, be sure to sand it down until it's very smooth. I cannot stress this enough, since bettas can very easily rip their fins. Now I'm just plugging in the filter and the heater and letting the tank cycle. After a few days, either get your water tested. At PestSmart, they'll do it for free, even though they use strips, which aren't the best, or you could test the water yourself. If everything's safe, you can go get a betta. Woohoo! I hope you enjoyed this video. Feel free to leave a comment and a like. If you want to see more fish videos, please subscribe. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all later.